right, today we are reviewing Ready to Love. It is the season finale, but we first want to invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below. But we're just going to first get right into it. So today the women are going to introduce their men to their parents.
Yes.
And first up we have Carmen and her mom and her dad.
Yeah.
I love the daddy. The daddy came in guns blazing. He kept no prisoners. He literally went in on him. He like straight up off the bat, he was questioning him and asking all the right questions and stuff like that, which I really liked.
Yes.
You know, because sometimes that's women. It's like we don't want to ask questions, but then you introduce them to the parents, and then like, oh, I have no relationship with you whatsoever, so we going to really get deep. So I love that and everything.
Yeah.
But apparently Devon had cheated on his wife. But yes, so I thought the meeting with them went really well. Apparently, it seemed like the parents liked him or whatever and stuff.
Yeah, the mom liked his smile. She asked him about God in his life, and she was satisfied with his answer. But the father said, you know, kind of the jury's still out, but he seems okay. Seems like he likes you and stuff like that.
The mom said it seemed like he would give you his very best.
Right. Yeah, right.
So, I don't know. I really don't. I think it was really last minute. He was not checking for Carmen. Carmen was not really checking for him either.
I don't think it's going to last. I just don't feel that way. I think it's going to be like an Aisha and Dante, and at the end, after the reunion, later on we'll find out that, they're no longer together.
Yeah. Should we talk about every couple throughout? Yeah. Okay, so basically they, so after that, you know, they met the parents or whatever, it went well and stuff. So now we're just gonna talk about each couple and then be done. So basically what happened was they went to go and, you know, do the little commitment ceremony or whatever, stuff like that. He said some nice words or whatever, asked her if, you know, that I choose you, I hope you choose me.
Right.
And then he pulls out a pocketbook. He says
a surprise.
A surprise. I thought it was gonna be a ring at first.
It looked like a passport with some stuff in it. Yeah. Probably his passport with. He had an open ticket.
Well, he said, "Here's an open ticket to go wherever you want to go."
That was nice.
Which I thought was quite, you know. But you know, then I was like, maybe this is just a way for him to go and get some good sex and then break up with her. They break up, have some nice good time on an island. You know, because I don't see it. Yeah. But she chose him.
And also he knows a reunion is coming up so that it can show that, oh, you know, Sabrina, this could have been you.
Or whatever. But yeah, so that was Donovan and Carmen. Happy for y'all. Don't think gonna last, but we wish you luck.
Wish you the best.
But we are going to talk about Poe and Dakiya. Yes.
She introduced him to her mom, and I don't know if that was her brother or friend.
Her brother.
Okay.
She introduced him to his mom and her brother, which, you know, y'all already know how I feel. I feel like this was a last minute thing. If she could have it her way, it will be her and Clifton at the end. Yeah. Not Poe. He's not checking for her.
Type. He is not her type.
Yeah. And he really wasn't checking for her either, if we're really going to sit here and be honest. But yes.
So
Dakiya and Poe.
Yeah.
But you know,
the mom asked him about his credit.
Well, he said he got that walk of an 800 credit. I was like, okay, Poe, okay.
He said when they're talking about the low rates, he said they're talking to me because I'm part of the 800 plus club.
You know what I'm saying?
You go, Poe. That's what we want.
You better have high credit, brother.
Yeah, he does have that
good credit walk, like he said he did. Go on with your bad self.
That was too funny.
But I mean, I felt like Dakiya kind of already set the stage.
He has a set of twins, 27-year-old daughters.
I thought it was so cute. I want twins.
And then she looks to her brother. Her brother is 28, and so he's like, so you got health insurance? He said, because he said you have a primary care doctor because you're kind of old. The brother was so funny.
Shady.
He said, yeah, I got me a PCP. That was funny.
But yeah, so. But I feel like the kid kind of already set up the stage to kind of let them know that I don't really know about this connection because she was like, we just started dating recently, and my thing is, do I want to settle? No, she said I will I want to wake up to him or whatever? And then she said, I'm never going to settle. Like, I've waited this long. Why would I settle? Which makes so much sense. Yeah. I mean, if you used to waiting, you might as well just wait till the right person comes. There's no reason and waiting for so long.
Who's a little buff. I think that looks to be her type.
Or somebody with a little bit of fat on them.
And someone who's just fun,
like cushiony. Yeah.
Who's not ambitious. Maybe she doesn't even want someone who's ambitious. She just wants to have fun at the time of her life. She wants to have
fun. She wants somebody who's going to bring some sunlight, some spice. Some spontaneity to her life. Yeah. That's what she wants. Mm-hmm. And Poe ain't that.
Yeah.
I feel like he's too set in his ways. Yeah. He's also kind of old. When you look at him, you don't see fun. You just see, okay.
Yeah. And the mom also asked if he would want to have another child. And
he said no. And Dakiya has no kids.
Yeah.
So that already ain't gonna work.
So he obviously doesn't even want to adopt either, because they call her adopt if she didn't want to have children of her own.
I've waited this long to marry somebody, and you don't want to give me kids. Yeah, boy, bye.
He already has a set of twins, so.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, honey. That is not gonna work. Why he just got the umbrella over himself? He's not even covering Shorty.
So.
But yes, so Poe and Dakiya, she basically does not want to settle. I didn't think that they really had a connection. Chemistry's not there. It just seems lukewarm.
Yeah.
Very. I mean, it's like ice cold. It's really ice cold. I mean, when they left the brunch, before they all had when they had the brunch in the beginning, and they were all walking away saying goodbye to each other, and it was Poe and Dakiya. He could have held her hand, but she was like keeping her hand to herself, like she didn't want to touch him.
Yeah, and he was keeping his body parts to
himself. They were further apart than we are right now. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not far apart. I mean, we're rubbing shoulders, but they were like, they're a little bit bigger. Yeah. So. Anyway, so it came to who were they going to choose?
Right.
And she wore a nice red dress,
Looked really
very
nice.
Pretty, very classy, and I do say. He gave her some nice compliments.
Yeah.
And this fool said, "I'm gonna choose myself."
He gonna choose himself.
I was like, I know you did not just take Kyra's tagline. Remember, Kyra said, "I'm gonna choose me."
Yeah.
He chose himself. I'm gonna choose me. Yeah. I was like, okay,
and Dakiya was fine with that. Yeah. She's like, I'll choose myself too because,
I don't want to force nothing.
Yeah, and, we don't have a stable ground.
I mean, if we did, it would be like up, SHIT's creek.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That was that.
That was that for Poe and Dakiya. I'm happy they didn't try to force it.
Yeah, I mean, because that would just be desperation.
Yeah. And I like when people who are mature. They're like in their, I think she's in her late 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
He's in his 50s or late 40s.
Right.
I'm happy when they act their age.
Exactly.
Like, this is not something we're going to force. We're not going to wait and see. We're moving on. Wish you the best.
Big facts.
And we're going to hug it out and go on. Then there was
my favorite couple. I don't know about her,
and
but
Joy.
Clifton and Joy.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yes. So Joy introduced him to her sister, and they are like very much alike. Like it's like kindred spirits.
Yeah.
So anyway, it went really well or whatever. So like that, he was flirting with Joy in front of the sister. The sister had asked him some questions about
She's like, "Oh, you're so handsome."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he is handsome. He has a very sultry voice.
Oh,
yeah. And then
Barry
White or something.
Yeah, Barry White's voice.
I don't know him. Different generation.
Yeah, I think he had passed away by the time you were born.
Yeah, but so basically she asked questions about what do you think about like the distance and stuff, right?
Yeah, he said he was gonna work.
Yeah, he said he really wants to work on it and everything.
He wants to make this work.
Yeah.
It was going to be very hard for him. But he wants to make it work. And she was just like, she was telling her sister how much she loves him. Like, it's not that she's afraid of it. It's just that this is it. What she has been asking for.
It's real.
It's just, it's sad in a way because what you've been asking for, what do? What happens? I mean, are you guys going to, Like, if you get married, if you made that decision, are you going to stay in Mexico, or are you guys going to try to be together?
My thing is, if it's true love, let it go. And if it's real, it'll always come back to you. Just look at Bennifer.
Oh, you're sounding like
Bennifer.
Olajua.
No. I'm saying this from an honest point of view, okay? I honestly believe it.
Part, yeah.
If it's really meant for you.
Let it go, because if you let it go, he could go get married to somebody else, move on with his life.
I mean, but Ben and Jennifer did that. She was with how many? Anyway, it doesn't matter how many.
But it's a beautiful, rare case.
I honestly feel like they have it. Like, I saw it from the minute they had it and everything.
I know.
Like, I really think they will be the first ready-to-love couple to actually get married. Truthfully, I really think so.
I just don't know if Clifton... I still don't know if Clifton...
I'm having faith.
...will be able to stay with it. I wish they will, because they both seem to really care about each other. Both.
Well, she said if the ball drops, it definitely won't because of her. Because I'm sure she can always travel back and forth.
I wonder if she, when she said that, I was kind of like, I wonder if she senses something.
We not put it out in the atmosphere.
Yeah, well, she did. So I don't know. I mean, I do want it to work. I will really feel sad for them.
Yeah. But they were crying and everything. Like, she went on a date with him again just to give him, like, reassurance and everything. And she was crying. She was really sad and everything. He came over, hugged her, wiped her tears. And, I really think...
Such a teddy bear.
I know. But, yes, so Joy and Clifton, so they went to go have their commitment ceremony. Mm-hmm. And, of course, we all know that he chose Joy.
Yes.
And she chose him.
And he had this little cardboard that has, if you choose me, circle this.
Or circle yes or circle no. And if you don't, I will work for free for food or something like that. Yeah. I thought it was so cute. They're so goofy. They're so loving together. You better not screw this up, Clifton. Because I honestly feel like they could be together for 50 years. Have kids and everything. Like, I just see them. Like, when you meet somebody and the connection is just right. Yeah. Like, you can't beat that.
You can't, but I think also when you are, when you have your life mapped out, like obviously she has her life mapped out, she travels a lot, and then he has his life here. I think the older you get to the space where you're like, you're not willing anymore to like let that stability go. Just to say, I'm going to go do this for love. Because you probably did that when you were younger. So now when you get older, and I always think to myself,
My thing is, I don't think they're both stuck on stability. Yeah. I don't think they are. They seem kind of loose and free.
I hope so. But I wish that I never get to that space where I feel like I wouldn't just take a leap for love. But that happens a lot. I see it a lot with people who are older and stuff like that. They're not willing.
I mean, I feel like
change or take that leap.
I feel like everybody really wants love in life. Everybody wants to have that one person that's theirs that they can share their life with and everything. Mm-hmm. And when you find it, I feel like you're willing to make sacrifices if it's really real, and if it's something that you really want to continue to have. Yeah. Like there's just too many examples. For like that not to happen. So, I mean, they can always travel back and forth to Mexico. I mean, she's only there for 6 months.
Mexico is not far.
Mexico is awesome. They got beaches there, the culture, the food, honey.
Yeah, it is not far.
It ain't that expensive. She can always go, she can go at least 12 times during the 6 months.
Truthfully. He can go see her, too.
I know, half and half. Make it work.
It's not as if she's going to, I don't know, Asia or Africa or Europe.
Mexico was just down.
Door.
I know.
Next door.
He can literally drive. But yes, y'all, that was Ready to Love. We hope you guys enjoyed. Yes. But it is Mary. And we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.